Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is all about the 1825 penny from the reign of King George IV, the coin we see on screen now. Firstly, I will talk to you about the design of the coin and then move on to the facts and figures. So here is the reverse design, and it was done by William Wine. We can see here a portrait of seated Lady Britannia with the shield to her side bearing the Union flag and the trident held up to the sky. In her other hand, she's wearing draped clothing and a helmet upon her head. Below her is the three national flowers for Scotland, England and Northern Ireland. Those flowers being the shamrock for Northern Ireland, the rose for England, and the thistle for Scotland. Around the portrait is the legend of the coin in abbreviated Latin. This reads Britannia Rex Fid Def, and translates to King of Britain, Defender of the Faith, in reference to King George IV, who we will see in a moment on the obverse of the coin. Around the rim we can see little teeth, milling or beads, and these are all there to prevent the coin from being clipped or shaven, and so no metal content can be stolen from this coin. Now then, moving on to the obverse, we can see a portrait here of King George IV. This is his second portrait and sees him facing to the left, wearing no crown but a thin and small laureate in his hair. If you look very closely it can be seen, as his hair is quite similar to the laureate, which is tied with a ribbon to the back of his head. Now we can see below him the date of the coin, 1825. That was the first year pennies were minted for the circulation under George IV. Around the portrait is another legend. This reads Georgius IV de Gratia, translating to George IV by the grace of God, and references how he's been chosen by God to rule the Kingdom of Britain and its empire overseas, linking to the divine right of kings. And once again, as with the reverse, we can see little teeth, milling or beads all around the rim there to stop it being clipped. So there we go, that's the design, and we'll now move on to the facts and figures of the 1825 penny. The coin was minted at the Tower Hill Mint in London, where the Royal Mint was based between 1810 and 1975. The coin is composed of pure copper. It was in the reign of Queen Victoria in 1860 that the coins began to be alloyed, but all pre-1860 pennies were made of pure copper with no alloys in them. The weight of the coin is 18.72 grams, so a very large and heavy coin for its small value of only 1 penny, and a diameter of the coin of 34 millimeters, so again, very large, bigger than a half crown coin just for a 1 penny piece. The mintage of the coin is 1,075,200, and so is pretty rare. Usually under a million is a rare coin, so it's not far from that, making it quite a scarce date, quite a scarce coin. The penny coin is of course worth 1 pence. This is then 1/12 of a shilling, they're 12 pennies to the shilling, and then 1/240th of a pound, there were 240 pennies to the pound in the pre-decimal system. And back in 1825, 1 penny was equal to 50 pence today, so a very easy comparison of 50p today or a penny back then. Both coins had exactly the same buying power and the same value within change of circulation in their eras. And the coin was then demonetised in 1869 after the favoured new bronze coins were used and all other copper coins were demonetised. Now then, moving on to the value of the coin today for collectors. In poor condition it will sell for around £30, fine condition £75, £250 in extremely fine condition, and £500 in uncirculated grade with no wear, marks or damage on the coin. So a nice range of prices there, a fairly affordable coin in a lower grade, but does carry quite a premium in higher grades like the one on screen. So please do comment down below if you have one in your collection, and as well, please do subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed and learned something new today. Thank you for watching to the end of the video, we appreciate that a lot, and we'll see you again soon for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye!